Yo, my G, what you saying?
My G.
What up? Today we're doing a taste test video. I've never done one of these before, but I really wanted to try out these meats, vegan meats. So I didn't order this. This just came as a bonus. I think this is a spelling mistake though. Okay, so this is peach and rosemary burger. That is super cool. This is sun-dried tomato, Italian herb and onion burger. This is just receipt. Nice. What do they say? Thank you for purchasing our selection box. We hope you enjoy our meat as much as we do. Please remember that this is a fresh, handmade and packaged artisan product. No two items will ever be the same, much like two loaves of bread bought in bakery will never have quite the same shape. But rest assured that each one receives the same care and attention nevertheless. So we don't need to cook them further, but it's best, I read that it's the best to make them in a pan rather than putting them into the oven because they can dry out. This is apparently their best-selling product, which is Streaky Rashers. Looks pretty good. So what's inside? Soya protein, beetroot liquid smoke, sea salt, molasses, maple syrup, onion, garlic, beetroot smoke, paprika. Oh, that's cool. And a steak. Is this a steak? Yeah, this is a steak. Doesn't look too appealing now, but I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. I have to say that the packaging is very, very nice. It's essentially brown in a pan. Wow, it really has like different consistencies. This one is quite thick, this one feels like a lot softer to touch. Huh, that's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna try 3 recipes with these and I'm gonna let you know how they all tasted. Steak, Streaky Rashers, and the 2 burgers. I might drop some pancetta into one of them, we shall see. It's from a company called SGAIA, they're based in Scotland, and I ordered their everything box, and I've got 2 types of burgers. One of them is called Aromatico, the other one is called Fragrant. And I'll show you how I made them in a very quick slideshow because this is not meant to be a recipe video, rather a review of their products. So yeah, let me just show you how I made them. Okay, the first one that we're gonna try out is the Aromatico burger that I made with sweet onion relish and honey mustard sauce. So let's try it. Yeah, I can taste the sun-dried tomatoes and herbs and like paprika. It's weird, the texture is definitely closer to a meat burger than it's to like a bean burger. Yeah, there's like bits that resemble pieces of fat that are inside the burger actually, and it's like well seasoned. I haven't seasoned these burgers with anything. I mean, I can quite easily eat the whole thing, but I want to leave some space for the rest of the stuff. This is like 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. It's not like, oh my god, I can't believe I just ate this stuff. But it's really nice. They really got the texture spot on. I don't know how they do it, but like the texture feels different on touch, and probably to taste different in all of these products, which is quite strange. Very well done. Second burger that we're gonna try is the Fragrant Golden Peach and Rosemary Burger. Let's try it. So I made it with pea shoots
and this spicy soya vinaigrette. Yeah, this one is definitely more out there compared to the other one. That one is more classic style. But yeah, I actually really like with the combination with the pea shoots. This one feels softer for some reason. Even when I was cooking it, it kind of felt more fragile to the other one. But it still has this kind of soft versus the textured pieces, resembling, you know, some frets in the burger that the burger would have even after mincing the meat. That's really nice. And yeah, it's fruity. I mean, I'm a classical man, but I really like this one actually. Probably give this one a 7 or a 7.5. Probably a 7 out of 10. Okay, now we're trying bacon on avocado. We're kind of posh here over there. And first I'm trying the Rashers, and then I'm trying the smoked pancetta on some sunflower bread with some simple mashed avocado with seasoning. So let's get into it. It's cold now, but yeah, I don't know if it's gonna mess up the taste. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Like, the texture is so much like bacon. That's actually crazy. There's like the bacon, when you cook it, it becomes sort of hard. And this is exactly this, like compared to the other two. This is completely different, and it really sits well. And it's kind of really smoky, barbecuey. I don't know how they make that texture work, but it really is delicious. I mean, this is probably the best one out of the ones that I tried so far. So, problem with finding better bacon or substitute for bacon that we know we already have, and that's it. They don't really need to tweak anything else. I would give this like a 9.5 out of 10, just because, I don't know, probably have to go to heaven if I gave something a 10 after eating it. Oh my god, that's crazy. No wonder this is like the best seller. This is out of this world. If I'd say one complaint about the whole thing is that maybe it's slightly too much on the smoky side. Like a tiny bit too much. I mean, the taste and the texture is so on point, especially the texture. Like, I can't imagine the process of how they make those different, you know, procedures and achieve it differently. So the Rashers, definitely 9.5 out of 10. Half a point for extra smokiness. This one is the pancetta that we got as a nice bonus. I actually saw them talk about this, and I wasn't sure if I'm gonna be eligible for that free pack, because they were like, yeah, we're sending out some free pancetta. But I've placed my order by that time. And yeah, luckily I've received this smoked pancetta, so let's try it. This is also really nice. Yeah, this is nice. But even though it's smoked pancetta, like the difference in between smokiness between those two is not that big. I would say that the pancetta is sort of sweeter, like maple syrup, sweeter as opposed to the barbecuiness of the Rashers. And the texture is definitely different. Yeah, it is sort of pancetta, but pancetta is more chewy because it's like, you know, rendered fat pretty much, and parts of skin and stuff. I think that the pancetta like should be warm actually for me to enjoy it fully. So I give it a 6.5. It is still very nice, but probably the weakest. But don't give up on making nice pancetta. It's important. Maybe if half of the pieces were sort of the fat, and half of the pieces were the meat, or imitation of the meat, like it's in the Rashers, because they have sort of lines of fake fat in in the fake meat, which is very nice because it's different, two different textures within the meat. So maybe they could try something like this. So yeah, last but not least, let's try the steak. And I haven't made any condiments to the steak. Let's just try it by itself. It's nice, but what I think I did, I slightly overcooked it. Because it is dry. I can taste onion in it. It resembles beef, I would say. Or maybe actually it resembles pork. I would say it resembles beef the most. If I was to choose a type of meat that the steak would represent. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the steak, to be honest, but maybe I didn't make it exactly the way that it's meant to be made. I know that it's not meant to be made in oven, so I did make it all on pan. I just think that I might have overcooked this because it's dry and it feels kind of tougher than it should be. So yeah, the steak is probably a 4.5. It would probably end up being 5.5 if I cooked it properly and I didn't over dry it. But overall, the winner is definitely the Rashers, which is unbelievable. I'm probably gonna have another bite right now. So to wrap it up, the winner is definitely the Rashers. Like, that just blew my mind. The texture, the taste, everything is on point. Second place probably the Aromatico burger, followed by the Fragrant burger, followed by the Pancetta, and last we have the steak, which I might have cooked wrong. Let me know if you tried this steak and what recipe you used, or if you tried any of their other range. Yeah, and how it voted. I know that they make salami, but I'm not really, or wasn't really fan of salami or pepperoni, even made out of regular meat, so I don't know if I would like that. I hope this video was useful for anyone that would like to order from SGAIA, and I do recommend buying from them. I know they're doing it for a great cause of educating people, so please people, you know, educate yourself, be nice to the planet, be nice to yourself, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye, and take care!